boys who came before everyone else. I pride myself on being one of the midwives or the recipient that brought lost boys here, because I was hired by the State Department to go and do the cultural orientation in 2001. I'm very proud of lost boys and lost girls. What you are doing and what you've achieved so far is great for our nation. I am also a member of the United States Army, commissioned officer with 8 years of active duty. I love the United States. I love what it has done for me. I love the American people, the kindness and the openness and the freedom you have given us. Now, the lost boys of Sudan and the lost girls, they love South Sudan, and they're already contributing at their individual level, as you have seen here. But to come together collectively and help South Sudan is what will be the next big push. To do that, lost boys now have their own families. Next year, I'm getting out of the army. I have family. I want to go to South Sudan and translate my skills to my people and help them. But I have a child. My wife is here, my children are here, and I have student loans. And that is the story with all the lost boys. My question to the American people, the policymakers, is there a way, a policy, not a charity, where American government can once more invest in freeing the lost boys and the lost girls from student loans so that they can go back and contribute to South Sudan? The NGOs that are hiring experts in South Sudan, other expatriates, I went there. Majority of them are not hiring South Sudanese. They're hiring foreigners. The lost boys are capable of serving their own people. So my question is there a policy that can help lost boys?
You should answer.
Thank you, Brother Gil, for the questions. And I think your question helped inform the discussion today. You know, we all talk about the skills the lost boys have acquired, but now you actually brought that, you know, to your experience as a military officer. What I want to say to that is, yes, if the opportunity were to arise, and this is one of the things that, you know, for us to work together with Representative Bass and other members to see that the U.S. government might be interested in doing something like that, as Representative Bass, as if she wants to do it. The question is that we, as the lost boy, have to make it happen. Because it is a two-sided thing. Because you have to look at it this way. If Representative Bass were able to bring up a policy position, which she acknowledged before, she is considering, she's working on something like that. It is not at the level where we can call it a legislation yet, but she's working on something like that. Then the idea is to say, if you have a lost boy or a lost girl that want to go to South Sudan, and how do you help facilitate that? That's one. Number two is, how do you identify what field or categories do you place people? And the third element to that is, in what way can you facilitate or coordinate with people on the ground for you to be actually welcome so that you can give your skills to the people? All of these are the things that the Congresswoman, as she said before, she's considering it. And what she needed to hear from you today is that, do you have the desire to do that? She probably heard that from me most of the time, but that what Brother Gil just did is, what is the members of Congress that were here, particularly Representative Bass, wanted to hear. Do you have the desire? And if you do, what are the difficulties as individuals? And that's what you just answered. And so the foundation is there. What is remaining is work and the idea to push it forward.
Thank you. Augustina, would you like to address the question about...
But one thing needs to be known about institutions of education in South Sudan. The institutions are very weak, and This is explained by the fact that resources are not directed towards education in most areas, whether it be at the state level or the national level. The university where I teach, where I'm a faculty, I'm teaching graduate students, leaders that are in the government as well as NGO. My salary as an academic faculty there is $300 a month. And this cuts across the board. So are these institutions present? Yes, there are a variety of institutions from Uganda, from Kenya, locally, and from faraway places like the US. But the resources that they need to train people with strong capacities are not there, and that's a problem.
All right, next question.